hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my
All right, good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to the channel and you do not know me yet, I am Mommy Lala of Mommy Guide Inc. And we are continuing my ongoing Vlogmas series for 2025 in December. And today is Vlogmas day number 29. Yes, 3 more days before the end of 2025. I know for most of you, it's probably you're just it just turned 29th, right? It's early morning for you guys. Again, thank you so much for being here early on. We had the first one in the chat today. Of course, we have Jay. Hi, my dear friend Jay. Good morning. Good morning. And of course, we have Donna. Good morning to you as well. And my moderator daughter, Sammy Pie. Yes, she is super floob today, but she's Sammy Pie. And Linda, we've missed you. How are you, my friend? Right? Yes, I am actually with a friend today. Yes, are you guys excited for that? Yes, Christmas blessings indeed, indeed. And Gigi of Giga Art. Okay, hello, G. Thank you so much for dropping by on live. Yes, G, I'm doing my Vlogmas series. Yes, thank you so much. All right, so everybody saying hi and hello to everyone. And so without further ado, yes, I'm not gonna be alone today, and I have with me a super awesome artist crafter in the community. You've probably seen her in the chat, in my lives, and in other members of our community. And if you have not yet actually talked to her just yet, because at this point she does edited videos, but always you can always comment and she will reply. But today is the very first time that she is going to be live streaming, and I'm so honored that she decided to do that on my Vlogmas day number 29. And so without further ado, let's all welcome my dear guest for tonight. Hi, Vickie. Hello.
Hi. How?
All right. So, okay, guys, did you hear Vickie? Can you hear Vickie? Or is the sound way too loud? Okay, let's turn down that volume. Okay, again, Vickie, say hi.
Hello, everybody. I'm
All
so
right.
excited to be here.
Me too. So, guys, is Vickie's, before we continue on, how is Vickie's audio? All right. And of
Hello.
course, yes, we have Cricket W100. Thank you so much for the support.
Hi, friend.
Okay. Do you know her, Vickie?
Yes, she's a very, very good friend of mine.
Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. Yes, we're so excited to have Vickie join us today. Yes, love and hugs. Thank you so much. And we have Crafty Mall. Is that is that how you pronounce it, Vickie? Crafty Mall? Okay, I hope I didn't butcher
It,
your YouTube name. But thank you so much for being here. Vicky sounds good to me. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. Because we want to make sure that you guys hear us perfectly, that there's no slapback, there's no echo, right? So we can just have fun, doing all the crafts. Sound is good. Check out her YouTube channel. Yes. So if you are hearing or seeing Vicky for the first time, her channel name is VJ Designs. Hello, Carmina M. Romero. Oh, okay.
Hi,
So
Carmina.
Carmina, all right. Thank you so much, Carmina. Love and hugs too. Oh, you gals, you're so supportive, and we're so grateful. All right. So first, let's get to know or learn more about Vicky for a little bit. Vicky, how long have you been crafting? Not just on YouTube, but doing the things that you actually showcase on your YouTube channel. How long have you been doing this, my friend?
Well, I started making cards about over 20 years ago. And but I started journaling in 2019, making journals.
Oh, okay. So it was a card making first, okay, before the journaling, right?
Right.
So okay,
Yeah.
okay. But for those who don't know, okay, despite Vicky, okay, having been passionate about card making and journaling, it was only this year, Vicky, right? That you decided to use YouTube as a platform to share your passion, okay, and your work, okay. So what made you decide to do that, Vicky?
Well, yeah, I think I started in July, and I don't know, I just thought it was a crazy whim idea that I wanted to do, but I dragged my feet for a long time because I do have tremors and I'm older and all the things,
Mm-hmm.
and that was keeping me from diving into it. But people like you and Bill and Tracy on Mindless Crafting, and
Mm-hmm.
my friend Charlotte Peterson, she's another one that I've watched. Everybody's been very um, encouraging and supportive, and just I've heard people say, even on Roy, on tech, the tech guy,
Mm-hmm. Tech
he would always
troublemaker,
say,
yeah.
not necessarily to me, but he was always telling people, just dive in, don't worry about if you have
Mm-hmm.
all the things. It's what everybody said, you don't have to have all the fancy equipment, just do it. And so I felt like I needed to kind of get out of my comfort zone, and I love this community so much, and I thought, why not? So here I am.
Awesome, awesome. By the way, Vicky just celebrated, one of the earlier milestones in her. She has been doing this for what? July, August, September, October, November. Just on the fifth month, and she already passed 200 plus subscribers, guys. Woohoo! So next
Yay.
milestone is the 500 mark, my friends. Right? So if you are not yet following Vicky, okay, she is VJ Designs again on YouTube, and the link will always be placed every now and then by moderator daughter. So you can always click on that and subscribe. But before you subscribe, okay, just a suggestion to everybody, okay, who's not familiar yet with this platform, make sure that you have to watch a little bit of the artist content. Okay, so rather so that it will not become like a spam and YouTube will not remove your subscription. Right? Sometimes you would say, "Oh, I'm not yet subscribed to this." I know I did, right? So because maybe we were so excited, we just click on the subscribe, all right, without watching any. Or you can always click on it, but make sure that you do watch, okay, a content of that person. So again, thank you so so much. So I'm so happy that Vicky, was very brave. I think what was the hardest to start? Okay, Vicky. Truth be said, it was the first one, right? I mean, the first video, the first time you decided, that was the hardest, right?
Right. Exactly. And I didn't do any creative, I didn't do anything on that one. I just showed some things. So I think I did that for my first couple. And then I thought, okay, I need to start making things while I'm doing this. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
All right. So there you go. I would always say we are our worst critic, right? And so
Exactly.
if Vicky and I are able to do, I would always even kid people in the beginning that said, if Mommy Lala can do this, anybody can do this. Just like what Vicky said, you don't need all the gears, the high tech stuff. Maybe you'd see, okay, well, you have a mic, you have this and that. Okay, but because I've been doing this, my friends, 4.5 years already. All right. So we have to be, very, give ourselves grace. Do not compare like your first week to somebody who's been doing this for many years. Right. So there have already been many lessons learned and, things have been applied. But the only thing you needed, Vicky, was what? Your phone, right?
My my phone. Yes.
Your phone and of course a Gmail account or of course Wi-Fi. Okay? Because the
Yes.
everything else is basically what you're passionate about, right? Your content. All right.
Right.
All right. So, again, I hope that this encourages you, okay, to if you have the talent, you have the desire to also showcase your craft, not because, we're the best. Are we the best, Vicky? This community? I don't think
I'm
so.
not.
Definitely not, right? But it's okay, right? So really, we're here not because we're saying we're the best. We know everything. Absolutely not. We are as imperfect as it can be. But okay, I know that a lot of people, just like you and I and Vicky, okay, are in the same boat. We are all just beginners in some way or form, and we can always learn from each other. And that's why I'm so grateful to Vicky that she has agreed. Okay, I actually had like every day that she was in the chat. Oh, Vicky, maybe you want to join me, right? Finally, she said yes, right? Because I've been really wanting to have her here in the show for a very long time since actually I've met her because I know that she's very good. I've learned so many tips from watching her videos, my friends. And hopefully, on top of just videos, Vicky will soon, hopefully, okay, if she decides to do so, no pressure, my friend. You don't need to. If you're okay with edited videos, that's absolutely fine. She will actually go live as well in the future. How's that, right? Okay, and one of the things that I really like about Vicky's channel is, junk journaling. Okay, I've seen, Dawn, not a free, I mean, Dawn is a crafty Visage who is taking a bit of a hiatus from content creation this year. And of course, there's T, not afraid of color. Every now and then, ECR also, Elizabeth Costa Rogers. And then there's Pitty Penny. There's a lot of, people in the community who was like, wow, that is super nice. Right? But the thing is, when it comes to junk journaling, Vicky, I'm so scared. It's like, because there's so many possibilities. It's like option overload. Right? So for a
Right.
beginner, when you say, oh, it's very easy, just use anything. Okay. But it's like, okay, which of this many things? So we do want, okay, like a specific, like step by step, how do we do this, right? And all of these I mentioned, okay, the friends that I mentioned do have several videos on that. on their channel as well. But one of the things I really liked about Vickie is the way that she would, really unpack things and tell you, okay, this is like this because it's like this. And then she would give you options and stuff like that. And today we are going to be working on a junk journal. One thing I've been wanting to do this year, but never really did accomplish anything. So hopefully in 2026, I'll come up with just one. All right. So if you have been wanting to do a junk journal, okay, you are starting out, or maybe you've done so before, but you've not done one for a very long time. Maybe you would want to, craft alongside me and Vickie. All right. So as Vickie explains and showcases some of her own junk journal. Okay, we could take tips and maybe you could just gather the things around you so that when we start, okay, I already have also the materials that Vickie will try to share with us. All right. So without further ado, let's listen to Vickie. Of course, just a few showcase of some of the pages of our junk journal. Okay, so this is really meant for beginners, but if you are already an expert in this, hopefully this still inspires you. All right, Vickie.
Okay, so Lala wanted to do just a very basic journal. So we decided we're just going to do a one signature journal. And if you don't know what a signature is, it's just a bunch of pages that you put together. Like when you look in a book, there's sections of pages, that's a signature. And so I have chosen very basic, and this journal will not have any digital pages in it, won't have any of the fancy, pretty papers you can download off the internet. This is all stuff that you might have in your house. So this is an envelope that I turned inside out, and that's going to be one of my pages. I have a piece of music paper. This is from an old music book I got at a thrift store. Thrift store is a great place to find stuff especially if you're first starting out. But I've never stopped looking in the thrift stores because you can find amazing stuff. And this is a piece of old stationery from our church. So I'm just using some of that, and I will cover that up. This is a couple pictures I took out of a calendar, and it's very thin paper. So I did glue two of these together. And so that's going to be one of my pages. This is a piece of linen paper like you would take we used to type our resumes and stuff on. There's, this kind of paper. I have a piece of a map, and I just cut it to size and folded it up and this will be a pocket page. Okay. This paper was taken out of an adult coloring book. This I found a teacher's planning book at a thrift store. Pretty much a lot of this stuff I got from the thrift store. Okay. And then you fold it, and it's too long, so you just fold over one side of it, make a pocket over there. A piece of graph paper, just a plain piece of, this is copy paper size or weight. This copy paper, and I have a whole stack of like different colors. And then this is a piece of blank music paper. So that's
Wow.
basically going to be
All right.
my signature.
So for that signature, okay, so that was what we're gonna be working with, all right. So but before we move
Right.
on, Vickie, okay, so there are people in the chat, okay, cheering you up, my friend. All right, of course, you had earlier on your dear friends from the channel as well, and then this is a Filipino friend of mine I met recently, Francis Irang. Yes, he actually showcases a lot of Filipino events and traditions. So thank you, Sir Francis, for dropping by. And we have Melissa. Hi. And of course, we
Hi,
also have, yes, they made it. And Drea is here as well. Hey, friends. And Barbara, hello, hello, my friends. Yes, please meet everyone. Right. So if you don't know anybody yet in the chat, they are awesome, awesome people. Most of them have YouTube channels as well. And so if you have not checked them out, I hope that you would do so. Right. Thank you so much again for dropping by, my dear friends. It's so nice to see you here again. Yes. How did you pick the papers you were going to use today, Vicky? Okay, a question from Jay.
Um, well, I have, like I said, I have a lot of things from that I've gotten from thrift stores or whatever. You just accumulate stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just trying to pick not necessarily a theme of color or anything, but just, you know, pages, just different pages
So it doesn't
that I
have
could
to
use.
be, Vicky, that they have to be at a certain color theme. It would be nice, right? But
No,
it doesn't have to always be like that.
right. Yeah. And this one, I don't really have a color theme in it.
All right.
Um, this one's mostly green and pink, and I've got a blue piece of paper in here. So for a junk journal,
Mm-hmm.
junk journal, it doesn't really matter.
All right. So, okay. So, relax. Okay. I'm also trying to relax because that's also a question I have. Like, what do I put together, right? So, what's Cricket W100's name? Would you know, Vicky?
It's Cricket.
Oh,
Her name
Cricket.
is Cricket.
Okay. Hi,
Yeah.
Cricket. Okay. She said, I have my papers gathered and ready. Good for you, my friend, because I still don't have any. Anyway, Vicky, of course, now you've showed that us what you're gonna be working with today. But maybe you could show us some pages or a sample junk journal that you have just for, let's say, for a beginner, so that the people watching now or on replay can actually exactly like visualize what this thing was gonna look like in the end.
Okay, so I will show you my very first junk journal I
Mhm.
made. Okay, and this is nothing to shout about, but I did use a couple pieces of scrapbooking paper in here, and that's what I
Mhm.
put on this cup. And then I used pa- pages out of magazines and cut flowers out of magazines.
Oh,
This is a
nice.
scrapbook page that this is an envelope, and I used it as a page. Um,
Oh, nice. Yeah, pockets.
little, yeah, and that's a sticker, and that's a word cut out of a magazine. I mean, this was very basic, and I used a punch to make this.
Oh, our
And it
punchers.
just,
Yes, nice.
yeah, use your punches. This is another envelope I used for a page. Um, this is the paper bag I used in here. I mean, this is really simplicity at its
All
best.
right.
You
So
know,
that is basically what hopefully we can achieve at the end of the show. All right. So, okay, let's start.
okay,
Let's start. We
all
will
right.
start. Okay, so I have tried my very best, okay, to look for some materials as well. Okay, I'm just trying to look for, okay, where is it? Okay, no, 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 not that one. Okay. Okay, I do have one where the two of us. There you go. So it's this one. See,
Here we
I
go.
forget which buttons to which button to press. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have a box here. Vicky, I have a parcel from, remember Renee
Nice.
from the chat
Yes.
several days ago? Renee,
Uh-huh.
who said, "Oh, you have barely art," because she's the distributor here in the Philippines.
Yes.
She sent over this big package. I will show you later. I don't know. Also, I haven't opened it, so we'll open it live later.
Oh, nice.
Right. So, anyways, so I have here. I don't know. Okay, so I'll just pull out stuff. I'm happy because look at this. I'm gonna show you, Vicky and friends. It's like I have a box where I put, I think things that I can use for a junk journal. And I've been trying
Yes.
to fill this up, oh, this is nice. I think this was supposed to go to my uh what do you call that? Rolodex? But why is it
Rolodex.
not there?
Yeah.
So I can use this for a journal, for the junk journal, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. See, paper. Oh, remember when we do like mono printing, and these are the the what do you call that? The This is where you brayer off the excess paints. I can use
Right.
this,
Right.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So I have, yeah, I have a lot of things here that I have. So maybe, so I won't. The thing is, I am so overwhelmed. I have so much stuff, guys. I've been trying to, build. I have several boxes and boxes of things that I know I can use. So, what is your tip for me, Vicky? Because I have so many things. I don't know where to start.
I don't know if I have a tip for that because I'm sitting here this morning thinking I need to pare down because I've got envelopes and pouches and stuff
Oh my
stuffed full of
goodness.
stuff all over the place.
All
So
right. So, guys, in the chat, help a friend. Which one do I use? Where do I start? I know the hardest thing is to, kind of start. And you know what, Vicky? Look, I found this in like a store here in the Philippines. Look, they're giant cards.
oh yeah,
So
very cool.
I was thinking I could like, you know, use this for
Yes,
my junk journal, right?
right.
I just don't know how, but
You
there's a
could
cute.
even use those for journal cards. You could just cover like one side of it with some plain paper so you could write on it and use it as a journal card to slip in a pocket or something too. You
Oh,
could use
okay.
that way.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
so cute. I said, okay. So really, I got this because my intent was really not for card making, but really for junk journaling. So yeah, so all the thing is I'm so overwhelmed. Okay, so let's just watch Vicky start. Hopefully, when we see that Vicky is working on already. So how do you start
Yeah.
your journal, Vicky? Your junk journal? Do
The
you
thing
start
is,
with the
Lala,
cover or do you start with the insides or you're putting the signature together first? What by the way, what is a signature for those who don't, this is their first time, to know
yeah,
to
I
yeah.
I did explain that, but a signature is when you put all your pages together.
Mhm.
Um, and we'll be doing that in a minute. That's a signature. So, however many signatures you want to have in a journal, we decided just to do one simple signature.
Mhm.
Um, on the average, I do 3 signatures to a journal, so I have maybe this many pages in a signature. So my journals get pretty
Mhm.
big.
So how many do you so Vicky said, okay, Lala, to make it simple, because we want beginner, beginner one. Let's just do one signature, but with how many pages, Vicky? At least give
I
me a number of
I have
page.
12 pages here. So you could
So
do 10 to 12
okay. So when
pages.
you say page, it does it mean that like this is one page, this is one page, this is one page, or this is one?
Well, when you're
How do I
putting
count?
when you have it all together, it's just like a book. So you would say this is 1 page, 2 pages,
Ah, okay. All right.
3 pages,
Got it.
4.
Got it.
So,
Okay. Because when
so
you
when you
said
have it
like
all together,
14, it's like, oh, so
so
many.
I have 12 pages. So double
Okay.
that would be 24, and then you double that again, and it's 48. So that would make this is a 48-page journal right here.
Okay. So for a beginner, is there a perfect size for a beginner to start with?
The easiest, and this is my go-to size, but the easiest is like just 8.5 by 11 folded in half. That's what this is.
All right. So I don't know what size this is, but I think I will start with this. Okay. Another
Yeah,
question I asked Vicky earlier, my dear friends, is if I have, let's say, this is my cover and the signature that goes inside, it can be smaller, right? But can it be wider or taller?
it cannot, you should not, okay, you shouldn't go beyond what your base size is. So you don't really want to go taller. You want them all to be
Mm,
basically the same size or a
okay.
little bit smaller.
All right.
Yeah. And this
Great.
one I'm just realizing is a little bit too big. So I
All
need to
right.
cut it down.
Thank you. Right. So those kinds of things, they kind of like I'm stumped. So okay, what about the size? What about the so what I'm doing, my friends, right now is I just pulled out stuff from the box that you just saw, and whatever I got, okay, and okay, I won't choose whatever I actually get a hold of. That is what it's gonna be, right, Vicky? If you cannot
That's right.
decide, just let
You
you
know,
know.
love, it's just glue and paper. That's what I always say. It's
All
just
right.
glue and
It's
paper.
just glue and
So
paper. I love
you
that.
don't have to be overwhelmed. Just take it a little bit at a time. Just pick out a few things and just go from there. And that's what I did when I first jumped in. I was kind of a little overwhelmed too. And then I thought, just do it. Just take so okay. So I cut that page down so it would fit inside this and not be sticking out. And the other thing is too, the more pages you fit together, the ones in the middle are going to start creeping out. People call that the creep
Oh yeah. Correct,
because
correct.
you're getting more bulk down in here.
Look, Vicky.
So some of the pages you might have to cut just a teeny bit
Oh, the
this way.
insides.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
might
okay,
have to
okay.
cut a little bit shorter. Just, just like an eighth of an inch or something. You just start with an eighth of an inch and go from there. But
All right.
okay,
That
so
makes
then you just
sense.
start putting your page together.
Okay.
And see
People
that
in the
one sticks
chat.
out.
Okay. Let's ask them, Vicky.
So
Have you guys, any of you do junk journaling as well? And if so, what is your level? Are you beginner? Okay, a little bit intermediate or already advanced? So, Vicky can, more or less see your adjust, okay, maybe her tips and stuff, depending on, okay, what you guys would want her to, and feel free to ask questions, right? If we don't know the answer, we will tell you. And Irma from
it's,
sunny Southern California. Thank you so much, my friend, for dropping by. And Zell, this is Sprinkle with Cards. She is her go-to, okay, craft. Vicky and Friends is art journaling. That is her go-to uh, projects most
and
of the time.
I can't see the names very well, so I don't
Mhm.
know if Deb H is on here, but she and Cricket are very, very close friends of mine. And
Who again
I
is
know
the
Cricket.
what's the name again? Maybe I can check.
Deb Deb H. She'll come up as
Deb
Deb.
H. Okay, so I haven't seen any Deb yet. Okay, but definitely Carmina and Cricket is here, and everybody's saying hi to
Thank you.
everybody. Okay, Barbara said she has not made a junk journal before. I have, but it's been quite a while, and I really want to make this a consistent one. As I mentioned to Vicky, one of the reasons I want to create junk journal is I want to create a junk journal of my kids, and I love to travel. So instead of like memory key, because when we travel, we get so much, memorabilia, and if I put that in a like memory keeping kind of thing, it's gonna be very thick,
Hmm.
right? And then there are so
Right.
many things I can't really like put in there. So what to do with those? So I said, "Oh, junk journaling it sounds like, perfect for that kind." Oh, look at that! I have like the card maker syndrome kind of thing. You can actually just rip this with your hands, right, Vicky? You don't need to
Yes.
use. They don't have to be perfectly like aligned.
Sorry, I'm having to cut down these papers because I forgot to check and make sure that they were pretty much all the same size. So I'm having to
Okay.
do that as like,
I am trying
but
to also just.
and you can make it any size. You don't have to make this size. You can make a smaller one if you prefer, like that would fit in your bag or whatever you're taking with you. Like Lala said,
Mhm.
you can make a small one to take with you on a trip, and just journal every day in that what you did, and stick your memorabilia from your trip in pockets and stuff like that.
Carmina
Okay,
said,
so this piece is
remember, you're making a book. Yes. And Irma also has not done one. Ripping works. Yes, Cricket. Thank you. I just realized. Yes. Doesn't have to be perfect, right, Irma?
that's right.
Yeah. I know Irma is,
We're not,
crafting alongside with us, Vickie. I'm so happy she's here.
oh, cool. That's nice.
Yeah, she said she has
Um,
all her materials and supplies ready.
yeah, I went to visit Cricket one time. She lives in Missouri. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Cricket, but I met the ladies there that she is friends with, and we had a gathering at one of their houses. And Cricket and I made little journals. We put them together, just the basic journals, and then we took all the stuff that they could use to decorate them with, and we went to one of their houses, and there was about 12 ladies that showed up, and
Wow. How I wish we could do something like
we
that here.
so we all made journals together, and they had the best time, and it was so fun, and I loved that. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I hope you could do that
That
again soon.
that was fun. Okay, so sorry, I've been out of screen. So I'm putting these pages together.
Mhm.
No really rhyme or reason, because like I said, I don't have a color theme or anything like that with these, so it doesn't really matter. This page is way too big. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut one end of it to make it fit lengthwise.
Hi, I'm just going through stuff here and I don't know also what I'm.
And then I'm gonna fold in the sides.
Vicky, how do I make pockets? I saw some pockets in your. Can I use this
Well, some
old like.
you can make pockets by folding up part of your paper, but then you just we'll make pockets as we go through.
Okay.
From you just make them from different things, other
Oh,
pieces of paper,
okay.
and
I
I
want to
didn't
see
know
how
how far
Vicky
to get today.
will do
So
that.
here's the map one I'm going to use in the middle because it'll spread out like
Oh,
this,
nice. A
and it
map.
already has a pocket because I folded it up.
Okay.
This is a map of New York.
I think I have a map here somewhere. Right, so let's figure
I took
this.
this out of a big atlas that I have, an old atlas. So, and here's this paper.
Oh,
Let's
oops.
see, let's put it here next to the map. Okay, well, this one I definitely have to cut down.
I am just like so much stuff around me, guys. It's unbelievable.
I had to clean up my craft room, Lala, because it was closing in on me. I couldn't stand it anymore with all the projects and stuff I've had going on. And I know you can relate. Everybody can relate.
Oh! I think I want to use this one. Do I use
Okay,
the whole thing?
so
No.
I think
Yeah,
I've
imagine
got it.
having to go live every day, right? So after each live, you can imagine how, the mess would look like. So I do have to like, oh, this is nice. We will. Okay.
Yeah,
What do you
I
call
just
that?
have to cut off a teeny bit off this map page. I didn't want to lose these little letters over here if I didn't have to.
This one.
So there, I think I have it pretty much together.
Vicky, how can I use this
So
one? Can I? It's too thick. It's like an envelope, but it's thick. No, maybe no, right?
yeah, a lot of times those make good covers, Lala. You can
Huh?
just fold them over and make a cover of it.
Oh, this one?
But yeah, it depends. It's hard for
Oh,
me
but
to see because it's
it's gonna be
so
small
small.
though. Yeah.
It would be for a small one, yeah.
Yeah, so not today. Not today.
But you could does it have padding in it or something?
Yes, there's padding, so I think I have to remove those, right? Can? No.
You could. And then you could fold it over and use it as a page if you wanted to. It's hard for me to see because the picture's so small, but
Yes, Vicky is not used to
anyway, you
doing vertical
basically
just yet.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then when you have two people,
Yeah, it gets even
so
smaller.
you basically start with choosing your paper, your page that you want to have at the beginning, and then you just
Uh-huh.
start putting them in one inside of each other
Do you need to
until
like
you have
staple
something
them
like
already
this.
or sew them together already, Vicky? Is that something that you think we should do in the beginning?
I will be sewing this.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
when you get this signature all together like this, then that's when you sew this together. But you want to have you also want to, this is the point before you sew it in. You would want to decide what you want to do for a cover. And for this one, I just decided to have just a plain, this is cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you can even use
it's
just
this color on both.
okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to start.
So
Otherwise,
yeah, then it would just fit in here like this, and it hangs over a little. You want your cover to be like about a quarter an inch bigger, taller. So my pages are 8.5 tall. So
so
you
that it will
want your
cover
cover,
everything.
yeah, you want your cover to be like 9 by 6. If you're doing an 8.5 by 5.5
Uh-huh.
across,
All right.
then your cover would be like 9 by 6. So there's a little bit of a lip on it.
Okay. Vicky, does knowing how to make cards, because we do have a lot of card makers in the chat right now, help
Mhm.
if you are going into junk journaling? Does it help that if you are a card maker, you know, the techniques that we use for card making, stuff like that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
because in your journal you're going to put what's called ephemera. If you're not, you know, really know what that means, ephemera are things like the pockets and the journaling cards and belly bands and anything that you would put in here to use. Ephemera is also things that you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
That like
So
I don't know if this
ephemeras, that one, right? The butterfly.
butterfly, you can buy things like this to embellish with. There's embellishments. I always would get that confused. What's the difference between an embellishment and ephemera? Well, they're both kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
Embellishments are more like
a more
things like
general,
this,
right?
uh, gems that you would put on, things to zhuzh it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And the ephemera is the more functional things, I guess you would call.
Mm.
Pockets and tags and, that kind of thing.
So there you go.
So
Now we
then,
know.
so then I have these these are paper doilies. They're easily found. Even in the grocery store has them.
Oh yes, in the baking
Um,
section, right?
right.
Mm,
Um, I know you can get them at Michael's, but you know, I've picked some of mine up even in thrift stores and stuff
yeah,
like that.
could be
So
cheaper.
I have this size and I just folded it over the cover like that. And then
Oh,
I
that's
think what I'm going to do is
nice.
put these two butterflies on here because I love butterflies and I cannot lie.
That's so pretty. Oh, you're already done. Oh my goodness. Okay, Vicky, your
Oh, I'm
best friend is
far
here.
from done.
Debbie.
Debbie, is
Hello,
she here?
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Yes. Okay, and I'm here. Vicky is my bestie. Yes, you know, Deb. You have been mentioned earlier. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yes, 8 women had a blast in 2 hours. Amazing. Ladies, if you ever decide to go to the Philippines, just message me. I'd be your tour guide. I'd be your craft host. Just go here. It's just, a few thousand miles away. And we have
Yeah,
Renee.
right.
Hi, Renee. Oh, Renee, I actually showed them the box already, and we will unbox them later on before we end the show. Yes, thank you so much, Barbara, for saying hi to Renee. She recently found our channel and she has been such a very supportive, crafter as well. Hello, Linda, Barbara, and Carmina from Zell. Zell is Crinkle with Cards. Take that booklet apart and you can use sections of that booklet. Thank you, Carmina. I think Carmina probably meant this one. Okay, hold on. This one. Right, Carmina? I did. I removed the staple wires. And let's see what I can do with that in the future, right? All right.
Very cool.
Yes. And then, yes, Carmina saying hi to Zell. Everybody saying hi to Debbie and to Renee. And Renee says, hi, everyone. I know that she is right now on the road traveling. So safe travels, my friend. And thank you so much for dropping by. Yes, it's Renee. Yes, again, if you see a lot of people here that you probably don't know just yet, please do check them out. And if you like what you see in their channels, I do hope that you do follow them. Everybody here is such a super amazing crafter and artist. All
Did
right,
I see
so,
Linda Veal there?
pardon?
Did I see Linda Veal on there?
Yes. Yes, she
Yeah,
is.
hi, Linda.
Yes, she has been here early. Very early, Linda.
Okay. Yeah,
All
like I
right.
said, it's hard for me to read the chat names because they're so tiny.
Yes. Sorry about that. So that's why I'm trying
So,
to, put them up in the screen. But even in the screen, it's still little because, yes, Vicky is in
yeah.
Zoom right now. All right.
So, are you done putting your pages together, or
Oh,
where are
yes.
you,
I'm going to
Lala?
show you what I've done thus far. Okay, let's show my dear friend Vicky. All right. So this is what I've put together thus far.
That's a pretty page.
Oh yes, because this is I am not sure if it's a no, not a crate. Another one. Gosh, my brain. Later I'll figure it out. But
Yes.
yes. It's a cardstock. It's kind of heavy. Medium weight, and then this
Huh?
one is I have no idea what you call this, but it's kind of like a faux fabric kind of,
Oh, it looks like handmade paper, kind of.
Oh yes, that's correct. Right, like handmade paper. And then this one
Uh-huh.
is, it's
Oh,
actually
cute.
a tag I had this commission, maybe 15 years ago, and I still have some left over. So I said, okay, I'm gonna,
Mm-hmm.
Vicky said I can put in, smaller ones. It's okay. And of course, this one, I saw
Yeah.
a notebook that had this lines and it's craft. I said, ooh, perfect. That goes in there.
Yes.
All right. And this one is, I don't know if it's a handmade paper. It looks like a tissue paper, but kind of
Right.
strong. It's like no, not
Mm-hmm.
tulle. I have no idea what you call it, but it kind of, stretches. All right. And this is
Mm-hmm.
rice paper. Definitely. This is a rice paper from Little Birdie. Okay. I used
Oh,
most of
nice.
it to decorate. I decoupage it onto a cardboard like drawer. And this one is,
Mm-hmm.
I think, another one, but this is probably Prima. rice paper. And this is
Mm-hmm.
just a page from a dictionary, I think. All right. And
Nice.
then,
Yeah,
yes, this is
book
another,
pages.
scrapbook cardstock I have. And this is, from our card making. So whatever is left. And then
Nice.
the rest is just the other side of, this. And so I'm going to put this together, Vicky, because I can't, I have I don't have much force in my hands and sewing, although I love it. You, it cannot. So I'm going to be using this one, my friends. So this is like a okay. How do I described this to Vicky earlier on? Hold
The
on.
stapler.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
stapler for like when you make books and stuff. So it has this one that it goes down like a tent so that when you put it like so, see it goes like that. And this part, the spine, all you need to do is just put it down. Okay, and it should have okay, but somehow it did not. All right, so I think I double stapled that thing in. All right, so there.
So
Did
if
it go?
anybody's following along with us, Lala, maybe they could put a 1 or something in the chat if they're caught
Okay.
up.
All right. So
Or
that
if
okay, Vicky wants to know, my friends, if you okay at this point, okay, were you able to follow through with the tips? And if you are, crafting along with us and is making your own, okay, can you put a 1? And if you do have questions, just put Q colon in the chat. Okay, so I can easily see it. And let's ask Vicky. Okay, if you do have questions. Okay, Vicky. Yes, Linda is here, said Carmina. Okay, again, people, friends in the chat. Okay, so Vicky and I want to know. All right, so how are you catching up? Okay, is this so far? Okay, helping out. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna remove the one in the middle. Okay, so this like stapler can do up to 50 pages. All right. So there you go. Oh,
okay, so how I do it is I sew mine in, and
let's look at Vicky.
I've got these big paper clips and get it in the. Where are
Oh,
we here?
giant. That's so cute.
Yeah. So you make sure it's creased in the crease of your cover really well, and then you can just flip it in on one side. I do it on one side on top, the other side I put on the bottom.
Oh, so that it won't flip. I mean, it won't close.
Right.
Okay.
And because we only have one signature, I'm not too worried about getting everything. When I have more than one signature, you want to make sure your holes are in the same place in all the signatures, so go through. But on this one, I'm just guesstimating where the middle is. Okay, and you want to use an awl or a pokey tool of some sort. I've got another pokey tool I could use too, actually.
Awesome.
Actually, that might be better because it's a smaller. Let's try this. So I've got this pokey tool. It's hard for me to figure out where the middle is, and then it's a picker upper on the other side.
Oh, okay. So you don't use like a needle.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Okay.
This is my poking holes in here so I can sew it. So I go right kind of in the middle, and I poke. You hold it down like this, and you want to poke through your signature and through the spine. And I don't know if you can see that, but see my needles poking through there.
Okay,
right there.
let me see. Let me zoom in on that part. There you go. We see it over there. There you go.
That's the needle. Okay.
Because if you use
just
the regular needle, it's going to be hard. It might break.
Yeah, you need an awl like this, or
Yeah.
or a poking tool of some sort.
Okay.
And then you go down about 1 inch from the top and you poke a hole there. Okay.
Yes. And
So
I
there's
think,
there.
yeah.
And you want to come right into the crease of the spine. That's why you want to make sure your signature is way, pushed way down into that crease of your
Mhm.
book. And then you go down to the bottom about 1 inch from the bottom, poke a hole in there. Okay, so now you got your holes. And what I use to sew it in with this is waxed thread. And I just get this
Oh,
on Amazon.
yes. Makes sense because wax thread will glide through it better, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want is 3 times the length of your book. So 1, 2, 3. And if you're going to hang, like a lot of times in the middle of my signature, I will hang charms.
Oh,
So
yes.
just leave yourself a little bit extra. So I put on another good 4 or 5 inches extra just to make sure I have enough.
Oh, you will use the
And
same
then
one
this,
for the charms?
yes, because it'll hang
Oh,
down the bottom of the book.
nice.
Then these needles, I got a bunch of them. They're kind of a blunt end needle. I keep getting out of screen here. Sorry. It's a blunt end needle and it has a big eye to it.
Oh, yes. I love those kinds of needles
So
because I have a hard
yeah,
time.
so this thread, these will thread really easy with this thread. Okay, so just bring it down a little bit. You don't need to put a knot or anything in here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then what you do is you go through, this is how I do it. Some people start on the outside. You can do it however you want. This is called a 3. Huh,
A what? A3?
it escaped me. Anyway, it's a
Okay.
3 something.
Don't worry, guys.
Pitch.
We will remember that later.
Yeah.
The same with
So
me.
you go through the middle. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Bring your needle out,
Oh, you start with the middle. Okay.
the middle one. Okay. And then I leave about that much hanging down. You want to make sure you got a good 4 or 5 inches hanging down the bottom.
Okay. So that's why you said
Okay.
3 times 3 the length of the spine to start
Right.
with.
Plus extra if you want to put
A
charms
dangle.
down
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then you go through the outside, and I go through the top first. It doesn't really matter. And you have to kind of fold your book in so you're getting into the inside. Sometimes I have trouble with this one getting, and there we go. So you're coming up through the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these can
So
be
middle,
hard
then
to
go
pull.
back, then up, and then go to the middle again.
Right.
Okay.
And these can be kind of hard to pull up sometimes. And if they're too hard, you just I have these little pliers that I use and I just pull it up. It makes it easy.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
So everyday tools.
So we're on the inside now. So now you want to come all the way down to the bottom and go through that hole to the outside. You want to make sure your threads are pulled kind of tight. Now here you're going to end up with part of your string on the inside, so you just pull on a little bit till your string comes out.
All right.
And then just kind of tug on it a little bit. So these out here are
Anyway,
tight.
those are wax cords, so they won't really break.
Right. And then you go through the middle again. And what you want to do is try not to go through your thread that's already there. So you come up through the middle on the inside.
Okay, Irma said, I'm not making anything today. That's fine, my friend, right? If you do need to just watch, it's okay. Thank you,
No
Irma.
problem.
Yes,
Yeah, you
Barbara
can always
too.
watch the replay. The replay.
Yes.
Okay, so then what you want to do is you want part of it, one side of the string to be on one side of the middle and the other on the other side. So if you came up on the same side, just, put your needle underneath so that you have one part of it on one side and one on the other. And now you can take your needle off
Oh, this is the part I
and
want to know. How do you secure it?
so you want to pull it this way pretty taut. I mean, you don't have to yank on it really hard.
Uh-huh.
Just get it taut and make sure that your strings out here are tight up against the
Okay.
edge. And then you start making knots. And I usually do 3 because this wax.
Oh, that's the surgeon's knot.
And so then pull it tight.
Mhm.
And so then I go the other direction, make another knot. Now, if I'm hanging charms, I only do 2 knots because it's not likely to come apart. If you don't want to hang charms, you can either tie it in a bow, which is what I'm going to do right now
Uh-huh.
until I get to that part. Or you can cut it off down close
To the
to
end.
the knot.
Not to the knot. Yes.
And if you do that, you want to put a little tiny drop of glue, art glitter glue or something, right on the knot so
Oh,
that
yeah,
it'll
that's
help
great.
keep it
So it won't unravel, just in case.
right. So now you're ready to take off the clips.
Great. See, I told you, Vicky does give you a lot of advice on every and each of the steps. That's a great
Okay, so now
one.
your signature is together. And so what you want to do is kind of go through every page
Uh-huh.
and press it down like this. So it just helps make it flatter.
Oh, especially if the signature is kind of thick, right? So,
Right.
all right. There you go.
Okay, so you just go through and do that all the way through. So here's the middle. And so what I want to do here, since I flipped it up to make pockets, I want to glue these sides down here.
So that's how you make the pockets.
Actually
Okay.
make a pocket. Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll do the same over here.
I actually like the idea of, putting things in, sneaking in stuff, things getting pulled out and stuff. I love that.
Yes,
Okay.
that's fun. That's the fun of it.
And secret pockets, right? So when you fold and you fold. Oh, that one
Right.
I didn't put anything like that.
So
I think.
yeah. So that's our basic journal right there.
Awesome.
And I know a lot of people like to make their cover first and then put their journal together. I usually do it just the opposite because to me, when my pages and everything come together, then that kind of speaks to me as to what I want to do with the cover. So
that
anyway.
makes sense. That makes absolute sense, right?
But everybody has their own way of doing things, and there's really no wrong way of doing it. So, so I don't know how far you want to go with this today.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the next
Now
thing?
it's 11:16. Maybe at the top of the hour, whatever we finish. But I'll try to finish this one. Okay, because I think not a lot of people are actually creating their art journals along with us. So I want to show you what I've done thus far. So I copied Vicky's. I love what she did with hers, with her sample. So I have this.
Can you make it just your picture, Lala? Can you make it just you for a minute?
Okay. All right.
So we can see better.
Okay. So there you go.
There we go.
All right. So Okay, so I copied your your concept, right? So I do, but it's small. It's not like Vicky's doily that is big. I don't know I where to get that. I'll look for that. I like that it covered a majority of it. All right. It also
That's
dulled.
pretty though. That's pretty paper.
I love it. Right. And then this is actually one of my watercolor. I really tried to take a watercolor class, and that didn't work. But you can see this is a really nice watercolor paper. So I said I didn't want to throw it
That's
out. So I said, okay, finally I'm able to use it. Yay! And stuck that
yes.
in. Right. And then this one is actually part of a cardstock. Oh, I think this is a Prima where you can ink it, right? So it's already has those like embossed.
I have some of those.
Yeah,
I
it will
really knew what
resist,
to
right? Right, Vicky, it will resist the paint. And so again, this was a
hmm
kind of a mistake. So I just put it in my junk journal pile for future use. Finally, I'm able to use it. I think this should have there you
Yeah.
go. And I just attached it with because it's kind of thick with washi tape, but I know that it's not gonna stay for long. So I, with stapled it just like so. Okay, and there you can see there on the side. Let me see how I'm gonna cover that. I don't know just yet. And this one was the tag that I have had forever. Okay, and so far that's basically the only. Oh, I added this. Okay, because I want the one that I saw in your journal where you
Oh,
can do like
cool.
this and then open again. And probably you put something in here, cut this apart maybe halfway, right? So this was, I think, from San Diego Zoo. So I'm going to cut that part, I'm going to cut this part, so I'll just retain, or maybe I'll fuzzy cut out the main of the, right? So finally it's like I saw an inspiration, I'll fuzzy cut that part and I'll put that in. And so it's now just a matter of decorating, right? So Vicky, when we
Right.
decorate, okay, or when we put it does it have to, or can it have like a theme, right? As we said, it's okay, you can put it anything, but are there like specific junk journals where it's for this and that? Can
Oh
it
yeah,
be
you
like
can
that?
make it. You can make a prayer junk journal. You could make one for travel.
Mm.
Um, you can make, um, like if you make one for a friend, you can use all their favorite colors and things that they like. Um, you can put scriptures all through it. Sorry, my
That's
cat is
nice.
out here having a fit, so he's got to
Hello
come in and
there.
say,
Hello. Okay, Jay's cat is always in his live streams, right? So Lennox.
"Yeah, this is Tux.
Yes, hi Tux.
He can't
Tux.
he can't
Tucks.
stand Tux.
Oh,
It's
Tux.
short for tuxedo. Yeah,
Oh, hello there, Tux. There you go.
he's a tuxedo. Yeah,
Oh, I hope you can see him maybe in the future. Okay, but I can see him and it's cute. All right, so I'll put that in.
there.
Okay, there you see him now. So he's going to absolutely be, if ever Vicky decides to live stream in the future, expect to see Tux in the stream.
Yep. Yeah, I try to keep him locked out, but he won't have it. He won't have.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I was going to share with you some other things that you could possibly use in it. Like
Yes,
I
please. Yes,
got these
please.
and I'm not sure where they were $1, so I probably got them at a thrift store. It's a box of prayer cards.
Oh,
So they all look like this on the front, and then on the back they have different scripture, and these make really cool journaling cards. You just stick one in, somewhere in a pocket.
mm-hmm.
This is something you can use in a junk journal, a coffee filter. That makes a
Oh.
really cute pocket.
Oh, we have coffee filters. Everybody, almost everybody has a coffee filter. Okay.
Yes. And so you can just glue it on like that and put something on it like that, and you've got your pocket, to put something in. That's probably what I'm going to do in here. You may or may not have napkins. You can use napkin also
Oh, decoupage?
to
Will you decoupage it onto the
yeah,
page?
yeah, I just use a glue stick. Like if I'm covering something, like I could cover this with napkin, and I just use my glue stick to cover it and then cut around it or whatever. So that's an idea. You want to take all the plies apart. You might have tissue paper. This I got out of a box of shoes that I bought. Some shoes, and it had this really cute tissue paper in there with dragonflies on it. So you can use
Nice.
that as something. You can decorate a Lipton tea bag. This is a large
Oh,
one, the empty bag that your
oh, oh
tea
my
came out.
goodness. I would never have thought of that.
Just decorate that, make a little pocket out of it. They're really cute.
Now the tea bags are not going to be thrown.
And Kleenex box. You know how cute they are these days. Those
But
pretty
oh, you can flatten
Kleenex
them
boxes.
out.
Yeah, you just flatten it out and cut it. You can cut it up and make tags and whatnot out of these pockets and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
This is another.
Gosh.
This is another little
Yeah, maybe I
notebook
have
that
an idea
I found
for
it.
you for a content, or maybe,
Oh yeah, take all the ideas you can give me.
yes, I think you could come up with, something for your community. You know what? When Vickie reaches her next milestone, she might be able to, we can request, Vickie, can you give us that, like, say, 100 things or 50 things we can, you know, use for our, maybe your first junk journal or stuff like that. Because she already mentioned a lot, and I don't think I can remember everything, but I would definitely
Yeah,
want to like have a kind of a list that I can, go back
right.
to.
Well, and everybody knows what this is. You get this in all your Amazon boxes, right? Or
Like
Walmart.
the tissue paper?
Plain brown paper.
Oh, the craft paper. Okay.
You can use it, you can cut it and use it as a page, or you can rip. A lot of times what I do is I just rip a little section out of it and glue it down on a page that you can't really journal on, like these music pages. I'll just glue a piece of this down. In fact, I'll just do that right now. I'll show you.
Okay, please.
So I would just rip a section of this. Sorry about the noise.
Oh no, it's fine.
Some people don't like a lot of noise like that, but
Yeah, you know what?
this
I
is
actually have in my shorts, I do a lot of ASMR. So it's just sound. Yes, but that's true. Some people like the sound of the wearing of the like heat.
okay. So I just cut it. I just tore it down to a piece that you can just stick right on there. And for this one,
see, you just store it down. You didn't even need to cut it.
I'll use, yeah, I just tore it. I like the torn look. And again, some people don't like the torn look. They like things linear. I'm not so much. I like things wonky, and some things I like to do linear. When I do a master board, I prefer.
Oh yes, maybe in the future,
the-
Vickie. I would love to do like
that was
some
one of my
master.
first shows I did.
Yes. So if you
Doing a
want to
master board.
know more about that, yes, Vickie does have content about that one.
And I like doing it in old calendar pages, because then there are always they're there and all contained, and all you have to do is rip out a page. So there's a page, there's a writing space on this page.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This, I think, so like these pages right here, I really don't do anything with these. These are just for, this is just a pretty page.
Okay,
And
so
when I do,
junk journals, Vicky, do they always have to have like a page where you can, in each page, do we always have to put something like a place for us to write things on? Not really.
okay, that's another thing. A lot of people, well, nowadays, most
Mhm.
people use pretty digitals and stuff like that. So you're using pretty papers, you don't really want to cover up. But people will make these beautiful journals and then cover up all the pretty pages with stuff. And I'm like,
Mm.
I don't like to do that on the pretty pages. I'll maybe put a little belly band across it or make a vellum pocket so you can still see through it to see the
Mhm.
paper. Um, but I like to make lots of room in my journals for journaling because I mean, it is a journal, right?
Mhm, mhm, makes sense.
But people use their journal for all different kinds of things. And you do the what do you the planners too.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
helpful for you to be able to put a journal together. It's pretty much like doing a planner, really.
Uh
I don't
yeah.
do planners anymore because I'm retired, so I don't have to, but
Yes, I think, the
okay,
nice thing about junk journal is, you can relax because it doesn't have to, unless it is the one that you like, right? You can always just do whatever or use whatever you feel you want to use, right? Because normally with
right,
planners, somehow it has to be kind of coordinated, right? So that's easy to achieve, but oftentimes you need to get stuff, right? But what if you already
right.
have a lot of stuff? That's the thing. So
Yeah.
this
And
year,
like I said,
Vicky,
you
I have been very successful in the sense that I really didn't buy much this year. How about you? Have you been the same?
I bought more than I intended to. I kept saying I wasn't going to buy any more, and then next thing you know, here I am
But at
making.
least, yes, I think the same. I think it's really, if you're a crafter and passionate about the thing that we do, I think, a no spend for a whole year, that's not, you know, that's not gonna be,
It's not very practical. I mean,
yeah,
I'll try to set up. I mean, some people try to do it maybe for 2 or 3 months, which is good.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Because
and
it's like being on a
but
diet, right?
to
It's like you
yourself
deprive
up,
yourself so much.
to set yourself up and say, "Oh, I'm not going to buy anything all year." Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, you can,
You know,
don't watch anything, don't go to, no, nothing. But
right? I've
then,
I've seen so many things that I would love to have that, but I talk myself out of it because I'm like, I've got some things I can't buy. I absolutely cannot buy any more machines or big pieces of things because I have absolutely not
maxed out
one
the
inch to,
space.
yes, I'm totally maxed out. So
That's the thing.
then I've got uh, then I've got so my thing for this year is I've got to go through and destash and get rid of stuff. So there's that.
Mhm.
Okay, so I made a little pocket out of this. So
Oh,
cute.
wow, that's so cute.
And I
Coffee
just
filter, where are
stamped.
you? I need to find those
Yeah,
coffee
I just stamped
filters.
um, butterfly on a piece of linen. I do these words, I stamp words on linen and sell them in my Etsy shop. And I've been
Oh, I
surprised
didn't know you have an
how,
Etsy shop, Vicky. Can
yes,
you send it
but
over
those
later
words,
so I can add it onto
those,
the description?
Yes.
Okay,
And
thank
I
you.
always put it in my description too
Yeah,
on my videos.
very good.
But so there's one pocket. So cute. And then let's see.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is. See, I sometimes, Vicky, I all I need is really a companion, somebody to work alongside with, right? And I think a lot of us are the same. That's why, sometimes we just need somebody to work alongside with, right? Even though it's not,
Right.
physically beside us, right? So, like right now, I am loving what I'm seeing from. I will try to make the next signature I make, Vicky. I will try to do a little bit of sewing because I saw how you did it. It didn't look as difficult as I thought it would be. So I'll
Right.
try
Yeah.
it out.
It's not difficult.
Yeah, I will try it
So
out.
now that we're doing the decorating, I am going to use some things that I have, like um, I have this sticker book
Oh,
from Kaiser Craft.
oh, Kaiser.
It's
Yes, I
called
like Kaiser.
Paisley Days, and it's got a whole bunch of really cool stickers and stuff in it. And so, I'm trying to use stuff that I have. So I'm just going to put
Yes.
that on there.
Oh,
And I have this
I'm
another
super.
sticker book from, it's called Songs of Flowers.
I've
And
heard of that.
I love this sticker book. It's
So
amazing.
if we want to make like the decorating kind of easier, we could get something like that, right? Where it's, there's a lot
Yeah,
of,
I mean,
yeah,
but
stickers.
you don't have to. You can cut flowers or birds or whatever out of magazines. I'm
Oh,
just trying to use
yes.
up my,
Because
you
you
know,
have it, right? So if you have something
because
else, start with those
because I
first.
right. Yeah, you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff just to do this. You use what you and that's that's the kicker when you're just starting. The thing is, though, that's where I started accumulating all the stuff. Is when I started junk journal,
Oh,
because I'm
no.
like, ooh, I have to have this. I have to have that. I have to have
Oh, no.
that. And yeah, before
I
you know
thought you
it,
would
you're
say that happened when you were card making. Because in card making, I think, we easily get our encouragement to see a nice new stamp, a nice new tool, a nice new,
well,
dies.
yeah. I had a fair amount of stuff with the card making too, but then when I got into junk journaling, it was ooh. So if you're
So
starting out,
you
just
found
know
your
you don't.
crafter's
Yeah,
piece
you
in
don't
junk journal.
have to have all the stuff. You just
Okay.
don't.
All right. Okay, note to self. Okay, we just don't.
I'm preaching to myself.
Yes, to us too. And I think everybody can, relate to that. Okay, so here's.
I think
Oh, your breakfast is around 9 or 10. Good eats. Yes, I hope that you have had your breakfast, my friends, at least coffee. I know it's pretty early for you. Okay, it's okay, Cricket. Thank you so much. Oh, it's great looking. Looking good, said Cricket. Thank you so much. Linda, yes, Linda has become a good cook. Yesterday, he made pasta sauce without my help. Oh, awesome. I am supposed to be working on her craft roulette submission, but I am stick on what to make. Oh, you're stuck on what to make. I have made booklet
oh,
journals
I
before.
I have to make mine too. I
Say
still have to
hopefully,
do mine.
yeah, this one you got encouraged. Somehow you got your crafty mojo back. All right, and you can start working on, your. What is it today? It is Monday. No, it is Thursday.
Monday.
Oh, see, I got yes, it's Monday.
This
All right, so it's the submission day, right?
well, Sunday night unless you're a member, and then you have till Thursday.
Oh, okay. I think I should join more. Okay, I think I have 9 or less submissions thus far. Right?
Oh yeah, you should come on.
Yeah.
Of course, that's pretty late for you, or is it early in the
Oh,
morning?
actually, the actual show is my Saturday morning. Not really early. Too early because Lynn's is earlier. Lynn's is about 5 a.m. my time. There, Carefulette is about 7. So it's very
Okay,
doable. Very doable.
bad. Yeah.
And I know a lot of you guys are there, right? So
Yes. Yeah. Craft roulette has become quite the phenomenon.
because it's so nice, right? So you get to work with a prompt, and then of course the
Yeah, it's
community as
fun.
well. You know,
Yeah, Biddy Pin was the guest last week, the last one of the year, and that was fun.
yes, having guests on board as well, okay, is also awesome. Where did you attend, Vicky, the thing that Dre and Christy
Paperganza,
come?
yes, I
Yes.
did.
All right.
Oh,
So
it
you
was
guys were
wonderful.
together in the same table? Were you able to be
No,
together?
but I met them. They were Drea and Christy and Melissa. They were the first ones I met when I got there because they were already sitting out in the middle of the lobby on a table crafting.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
Yeah,
They already started.
they were already crafting. And I'm like, wow, you guys are really,
All right. When
yep,
is the
they're,
next one, Vicky? I will save up, okay, and try to go to Paper Ganza.
oh,
Okay,
they
of course,
be
more than
so,
attending it is I want to see you guys.
it's August. I think it's the second weekend of August,
Will there be
14th and
one next
15th.
year?
Yes,
Okay,
in
great.
August.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, start
And
saving.
yeah, and they give you an early bird special, they call it, um if you could get your ticket
Where
during
is it
that
gonna be
time, which
this? When is it gonna be this time? I mean, where is it gonna be this time?
well, it's going to be in Kansas City,
Oh, I've
um
never been there. I've never been in Kansas.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, Missouri. I've never been to
And
Missouri.
you'll get to meet my friend Cricket because I think she's going with me. I'm going to go
Oh
visit
my
her
gosh, that's so nice.
around that time, and we're going to drive up together.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's what we're
Save up.
planning on.
Save up,
Way.
Lala. Save up. No more buying stuff.
Here you go. That's an incentive not
Right?
to buy anything.
Yes. Every
Right.
time you see, okay, that's another several dollars onto my, you know, the ticket. And of course, it's not just the ticket. I have to buy plane ticket. I have to book hotels, and of course, I know
Yeah.
that there's a shopping part there because I saw Bitty Penny going around the different vendors. I was live. I mean, I was watching the lives daily.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. She did an
I'm
amazing
aware.
job with the
Yeah.
emceeing of that last year, just going around and interviewing people. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
I loved it. So I was so happy that they did that. So at least people like me weren't able to come, you know, at least was, able to find a little bit. And I love that you guys had you had your group cheer and stuff.
Yeah.
That was
It was
fun.
so cool because they cheered everybody. They had cheerleaders that cheered you in when you walked into it. I mean, how awesome is that?
Exactly. It's
Every
like,
person.
and I
Yeah.
saw uh Call Me Crafty Alicia even had his costume. I was like, I'm so funny. Ah, that would be so much fun. Okay,
Oh
Lord,
yeah,
I
there was
pray
a
I
play
can go.
they did and that was pretty funny. This I'm not sure where I got this. Oh, it's I got it in something that I bought from Altenew, and they sent this. It says sending hugs. So I'm just gonna leave this
Oh, that's pretty.
like
It's
that on
already
the
pretty
front
in as it
and
in itself.
cover the back of it um, with some of this Walmart paper or whatever. My friend Cricket calls it Walmart paper.
All
And
right.
let's see. So I think I will just use a glue stick on
Okay, so
here.
let's put us together now. Right. So when Vicky is showing us tips and stuff, I will put her right up there so you guys can see better and exactly. All right, let me see in the chat. Okay, new chats coming in. Okay, I am supposed to be working. Oh, yeah, I got this one already. Okay, Andrea said, I love that. I don't know which one. I think, okay, because I was so late bringing in the comments.
Who's the Andrea? Which?
Yeah, Crafty Ho Ho, right? Is Dre?
Oh yeah.
Drea?
Okay. There. Awesome.
Yeah, she's here when Melissa is here too
Yay,
earlier on because
Andrea.
yeah, remember we were in their episode earlier for me, and that
Right.
was last night for you guys. And they said,
Right.
they kept on promoting, our episode today. So thank you so much, our
Yes,
friends, for the
guys. So much.
support. So
Yeah.
Vicky, now that you've done your first live stream, how does it feel like? Do you like the engagement that you're able to talk to everybody in real life?
I do. Yeah. My
Yay!
deal is if I'm it by myself, whether I'm going to be able to
It's
craft and
it's
read
easier.
comments.
Believe me, my friend. It's easier when you're alone. It's just don't be afraid of the tech. You got this. It's okay if in the
Yeah.
beginning you cannot go to the chat. That's fine. They will understand.
Well, I know Bitty Penny, she reads the chat, but a lot of times she gets really behind in it.
Yes. Same here.
And it's funny, I'll go, wow, she's really behind in the chat, but that's fine because people don't care.
I can
They're
always
chatting
like
away with
forget.
each other. They're kind of chatting away with each other, so it doesn't
Yes,
really matter.
exactly.
But
That's what happens. Everybody in the chat chats with each other. Oh,
yeah.
Cricket said, I want to
So
learn
then
watercolor.
I do too.
Mhm.
I've only done a couple things and they're very amateur because I am not
Thank you, Carmina.
I don't do that kind of art normally, but I love it. So there's a journal card right there, and I just covered it with
Oh, thank
Amazon
you,
paper.
Irma. Irma said, Vicky, your journals look amazing. I'm so excited to start making one myself. Yay. There you go, Irma, right? I'm
Oh,
sure you already
yay,
have a ton of supplies you can use, right?
I'm excited about that, Irma. Yeah, be sure and let us know what
Okay.
you do.
And
So I'm
then,
just gonna put that in
oh,
for
that's
now
nice.
because I
Okay,
don't.
there's a pocket now. Okay, I love those kinds of pockets. Right. Barbara said that she likes to see, what we put in our, junk journals.
Or you can put it in these little pockets that you make when you turn over a page.
Mm-hmm.
It makes this tuck spot, so you can put a journal card in just like that. That's a perfect spot for that.
Awesome. Maybe as I try to make more of this, I will get into the groove of, where to put those stuff. All right.
Yeah,
So
and there's so great people out there that make junk journals, and yeah, you can get a ton of ideas.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh no, okay. I want to do my, our, as I said, I love my kids and we love going around places. All right, look, Vicky, because I know you like butterflies. So I'm putting in some butterflies as well onto this
Oh, cool.
journal. Right, there you go. And look at this one, Vicky. Charan, a pocket. What
Oh,
I
that's
what I
cute.
did here was an envelope. I cut it
Uh-huh.
and then I stuck it in the middle of this brochure, right? I cut the
Right.
main and
Oh, that's so
I
cute.
stuck the pages. I saw this in your journal. I copied it. Right? So there's a hidden pocket
Very,
over there. Right.
very cute. I
Yes. So
love it.
you see? Because I have Vicky to guide me and, inspire me. Sometimes that's just what we need, right? So we just need, okay, here, right? So I can put in this. I think we got this from when went to DC and there's the botanic garden, and they have this
Yes.
place for kids where they taught them about this and that. So I said, okay. And then you can put it to something like this, but probably cover whatever this. Oh, maybe a small, like mini album, right, Vicky? Of, let's say, if this is going
Yes.
to be like a travel something, then I can put in, like, you know, layouts of,
You can
oh,
just put your pictures in there. Yeah.
yes, there you go.
Good idea.
Woohoo. Oh, I'm happy I have a pocket. I really want to have a pocket in my journal. There you go. Pocket achieved.
Yes. And
Locked
you can make
in.
as many as you want. Like this envelope that I turned inside out.
Uh huh.
It's a big one. It doesn't have any windows or anything, but you have a pocket right here because I just tucked in the flap. So
Oh,
here's the pocket, and
yes.
then
I want to learn how to,
you
like,
have
do, different kinds of
a
pockets.
pocket on this side.
Nice. So you look at it and it looks as if it's just a regular page, and then something flips, something, you can tuck stuff in it. I love
Yeah, and then you
this.
can put like this prayer card might be too big. Nope, it goes right in there. So there's a
Okay.
pocket for that.
I will make this into a pocket. I will fussy cut you, and then I will.
And then when you have a
Okay.
pocket like this, you can add another pocket on top of it. Like I can decorate
A
this little
pocket upon a pocket.
upon a pocket. Yep. You can make,
Awesome.
you can always do that. Or you can put in, do something sideways. You can put a pocket down and have it tuck in this way.
And there is
Like if you
something
have a little,
about junk journaling, Vicky, that I find very relaxing, because
it
it's like,
is. 'Cause
I don't think there is a right or wrong thing for this one, right?
no, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's why I
So on the
can kind of
front,
relax. Oh, you know what? Can of course, right? I can. Okay, I was like gonna ask a silly question if I can, like, put a little bit of a bulk. Like, let's say this one use foam tape because I want my pocket to have a little bit of, instead of gusseted pocket, I want it to have something like something a little bit taller. What do you think, Vicky? Can I
oh, I
have that?
just saw a text from my sister that's not very good news.
Oh, I heard okay, do you need to leave now?
No,
Okay.
no, there's nothing I can do about it, but I'm kind of sad. She said one of my nephews passed away.
Oh, sorry for your loss, my friend. Oh,
He
what?
wasn't doing very good. Um, he's younger than my brother. My brother's turning 70 this year, and he is actually, I think he was only 61
Oh wow, he's
or
young.
62.
Yeah, just a
He had a
little
really
older than me.
about 10, and he was only in his 50s. So he was on disability, and yeah, that kind of makes me sad
Yeah, sorry for your
because
loss, friend.
I've been going to call him and talk to him, and I kept putting it off, and now I can't. So, you
It's
guys,
okay.
when you get that thing to call somebody, just do it.
Yeah.
So, this is another thing you can do with your your big butterflies. You don't know what to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
Use them as a belly band. Now you can put something in there.
Oh wow, like a pencil or extra stickers or oh wow, that's nice. So any
Tag,
big like
make a little tag, or make a tag and put it in there. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
anything.
Wow, I think this one signature can fill it. I know you said that, try not to make it taller or wider, but then I think it could be like a marker because I accidentally made a mistake. And I kind of like the main, or do I cut it really? Do I just
No,
cut
no,
the
no.
main?
That's cute. Yeah, you can have things sticking up. Like a lot of times, if you make a tall tag and you put like a ribbon or something on top, it'll be sticking up out of the journal. Like
So it's
this
okay.
one, I have some ribbons and stuff sticking up out of the
Oh yeah,
pocket,
yeah, I see it. Right. Correct, correct.
and a lot of them I make do that.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, I want to try and
So
check.
that's cute. Yeah, that looks cute with that. I just put this in here to remind me this is the belly band. So, and then here's a pocket. So I have to go back and I'll have to I try to put my pockets in first where I want them. And then go back and make the tags and
Oh yes, so
the
tags.
journaling.
Tags could be another thing that we can add, right? Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, tags, belly bands, and I put in belly bands and pockets, and then I go back and make my tags and journaling cards where I need them.
You know what? I don't know why, Vicky, but it seems that I am using a lot of butterfly stuff. Butterfly. Butterfly. I am finding a lot of
Good
butterflies.
influence.
Look, another butterfly inspired pocket.
Oh, when I went to see my friend Cricket in 21, that was
Uh-huh.
the first time I went back to visit her in Missouri. They took me to Branson, Missouri. And in Branson, Missouri, they have a butterfly pavilion. I
Oh.
was in heaven because you go in there and it's like they're flying all over the place and they'll land on you, and it's amazing. I love it.
That's awesome.
It's
They
really
had
fun.
one in what is it? The National Natural Museum. Was it? It's in the oh my gosh, what do you call that? It's in DC. Uh they had it on the second floor, a butterfly. It's like it's an additional cost
Mm-hmm.
though, but it's pretty. It's pretty.
Yes. Yeah.
But you can only enter at
Very.
like specific time and stuff like that. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, sorry. It's just that I really think, this is pretty.
It is
Oh,
pretty. And
wow.
see, you're doing your
I love
what am
it.
I trying to say? Your journal that you do daily, your monthly planner.
Yes. Yes. I am actually going to
Yeah,
start in January. So this could be a great addition, not just, the usual kind of planners that I make with Hobonichi and, sometimes happy planners and stuff. This is going to be something new. Woohoo. Looking forward to it. And I hope that, we can do this regularly, my friend.
Yes, it would be fun.
Yeah, next time I have to go to your channel. I would love to be a guest. I am inviting myself.
I would love you. You'll have to help me because I don't know how to do all that
Oh,
stuff.
yes,
But yes, I would.
absolutely. You it's easier than you think, my friend. But I think the best is for you to start first, just yourself. And then you get the feel of how it's done, and you'd see
Right.
it's very easy. And you would say, and after going live, Vicky, you would say, I think I just want to go live, because once you learn how to go live, imagine you don't need to edit.
Well, yeah, I usually don't edit unless I have to stop the video for some reason, or a few times I've run out of storage, which is what I'm hoping doesn't happen today.
Oh, oh, you have one coming. Oh, do you have any videos coming up, or what
I
can
have I
people
have
look forward to?
the last four sketches of KCC 20,
Ah,
and that's coming out Wednesday.
awesome! And don't forget, Vicky, to submit. Okay, the full set.
I did. I
All
did
right.
all that already. Yep.
Alrighty.
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. I hope you win. Have you won any in the past?
I won something from her. I forget what it was for.
Ah,
Um,
good.
I don't remember, but I did win something from her once, and I won something off of Craft Roulette too one time, which
Wow.
was fun. I got
Lucky
from
you, my friend.
relatively thoughtful. She sent me, and she's in the UK, and she sent me a really cool package of papers and all kinds of stuff. I know she sent extra, and she paid
Oh,
for all the postage with a lot.
wow. Really
Yeah,
generous, right?
yes, very
Could
generous.
it be
Yeah.
Lisa? Could be. I forgot also. Okay, there you go. Ah, okay, just one more. It's like I just can't stand the. Okay, what do you do with blank pages? Okay, do blank pages always have to have something in it?
They don't.
All right.
It's okay to have blank pages. A lot of times when I'm making my journals, I don't like the white pages, but
Mm-hmm.
this is a junk journal. But what you can do, if you don't like the white page, you can stencil over it. And that's what I do a lot. I'll
Oh,
take a stencil on it. You can still write on it, but at least it has some interest to it.
great,
So
great
you
idea.
Yeah, you can do that with your white pages or paint on them because you do some painting. I love that.
Yeah. So we
The
can
page you did
combine
in your,
junk journal with art journal, right? And
yeah.
the usual
And I didn't
memory.
use pages in here, per se, but you can use gesso on them like you did in
Oh
your
yes, to
Bible
prime
page.
it.
That was so
Yes.
beautiful the way that turned out.
Oh, thank you. Right. I was like scared in the beginning that it's not gonna turn out
Oh,
well.
I'd be scared to death to do that in my Bible, but that's,
Exactly right. I was like, no, please make it work. So it took me about 4 years, my friends, when I got that interleave Bible to actually start using it and working. I used to work with, my faith journal on a notebook, like a traveler's notebook size. It took me 5 years to get the courage to actually do it in my Bible.
oh, wow.
So I feel you. There you go.
I'm using my
Amazing.
stuff. We're
Amazing.
using our stuff.
Yes, yes, finally these things are in box. I still have a lot though, a lot more, but I'm happy that I'm, finally getting to use okay some of them. Like look at this one. Like part this is Mintai, one of my favorite, you know, manufacturers of
Oh
paper.
yeah, Mente paper is so pretty.
Yes, it's so pretty, really. Um, it's hard to determine sometimes. It's like, do I use the back or the front? I am just close my eyes.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put this cover together just so you guys have an
Okay.
idea of
All right, let's do
how
that.
I do.
Okay.
Um, and usually, you want some sort of a closure on your journal. So before I put anything over the spine, I take some ribbon. And this ribbon, if you haven't heard about it, it's really cool. It's crimped seam binding, and it's from My Scrap Cabin Shop.
Oh, it's a
And
seam binder. Okay.
she has every color imaginable. And yeah. And so
It's
let's see,
awesome.
what color do I think I'll use this blue one. Doesn't really matter because I don't really have a color theme on here. Well, I'm putting green on the cover, so let's do something that'll go with that. Let's use this one. I'm going to use this color because these butterflies, I think it goes really well with those.
That's
So
nice. So do you have all the colors? Just kidding.
I don't have all the colors. I mean, I have them in a tub like this, and
Oh
they're
wow.
really all
But you have clothes
messed
with
up.
all the colors.
Yeah, but I have a
Beautiful.
lot.
Oh
Yeah, they're
wow.
they're awesome, and you can use them to put on tops of tags and all kinds of
Oh
stuff.
wow.
So, what you want to do is wrap it around and make sure you have enough to make a good bow when you're tying it.
Oh nice. So you
So
are you going to stick it? No.
I put it through the seam on the edge,
Oh,
so it'll stay.
clever.
So I put it through here.
All right. Oh, by the way, they were actually talking about tucks earlier on. They said that that's Vicky's crafty assistant, said Linda V. And Reagan is here.
Yeah.
Hi, Reagan.
Hi, Reagan.
Yes.
So here, so what I do here then is I'll put a little art glitter glue, or you just put some sort of glue underneath the edge
Okay.
on the spine. And then I put some on the back too.
And the thing about it, since it looks like crepe paper or it's wrinkled, it doesn't eat up too much space, right?
Right.
Yes. Barbara said lots of
Yeah.
great ideas, Vicky. Yes, Barbara. That's why, guys, if you haven't checked
Thank
out
you.
Vicky's channel, yes, absolutely go there. Whatever, project she's working on, whether it be cards, art journal, or what have you, she always have tips. That's not my favorite part.
Ah,
Yes, great job, Vicky.
so
Thank you so much, Melissa,
thank
for
you.
dropping by. Hope to see you tomorrow. I think they're going live again, right? Tomorrow, Vicky? Or is it
Probably
going
they
to
go
be
live just about
31st?
every day.
Yes. So I'll be able to drop by again as well, Melissa. And everybody saying bye to Melissa. Earlier on, I think she
Right?
already left.
Uh,
And
Thanks
Linda
for
said,
coming over.
yes, Linda said, I love that sticker book, Vicky. Yes, the one you were
Yes,
showing
it's really,
earlier, right? Yes.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Thank you, Cricket.
So I think
Thank you.
what
Thank
I'm
you.
going to do, This is hard for me to glue all these little parts around this. So
Oh,
what I'm
that's
going to do
how
is
you
put a
did
bunch,
that. Okay, okay, got it, got it.
I'm going to put a bunch of glue on a piece of paper.
Okay,
So
oh,
then, yes, I
Vicky, did you meet
tie it.
Crystal in Paper Ganza as well? Did you get to talk to her?
I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know. I met so many people. So next time I'll know to look for people.
All right, all right. Sorry to stop you there. You were in the middle of explaining something. Sorry about that.
Well, that's okay. You tie your book shut first so then you can
Mm-hmm.
put whatever you're going to put on the cover. But I put glue on something and then do it this way because it's hard for me to glue
Oh, yes, when they have very
around.
intricate designs, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I've even put it on the back of my hand sometimes, but I
See,
don't
there's
like that.
another tip for you guys. So things like this, right? Things that it seems so, but it's like, oh yeah, that's great. That's right. So these kinds of tips you will find always in Vicky's, content.
Yeah, well, with all the stuff they've come up with, they've never really come out with anything that I know of that
Correct.
you can glue stuff like this, intricate, and all the die cuts that are intricate and stuff. And I really have a hard time gluing all that stuff. Okay, but I can put glue here in the middle
That is
and
great.
around
And all you need
it.
is just a piece of scrap paper to, hold the
Yeah,
glue in place.
or the back of your hand, whatever.
Yeah, true. Easiest to clean, right?
Right? So you just want to make sure your ribbon is straight down, and then put
How
this down
big,
like
Vicky,
this.
is that? It's so big. I'm so in love with it. That doily. How big is that? Is that
The
bigger
the
than
doily,
a? Yes. Is that like an eight?
it
The diameter, more or
it
less.
is. Tell you,
I think it's bigger than an eight. It's eight.
it's like 7 3/4.
Yeah, close. Yeah, I was thinking it was a.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a 6-inch diameter.
Then I have that are huge. Like,
Huh? There's even bigger than that?
yeah, usually I end up using pieces.
Wow.
Oh, my battery's getting low on my iPad, so we're gonna have to quit here pretty soon.
Okay,
So this
okay.
one's huge.
Oh yes, and it's again. You got that from
I don't know where I got those.
okay. Gotta look for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have like a list of all the things where Vicky gets all her awesome stuff. The awesome
Well, like I
sauce.
said, I pick up a lot of stuff from thrift stores.
Yes.
I may have gotten that pack from Michael's. I don't know because it has 3 different sizes in it. I've had that one for a long time.
Correct.
Okay, so
All right. And then you can, decorate. Okay. And here's this Crystal
yep,
saying, okay, did I meet you in Paper Ganza? Okay, she's asking you. I think Vicky said yeah, probably. She just doesn't remember.
I
Because you,
did, but I
just
don't
like
remember.
her, she said, we all met so many people.
Yes, we did. Yeah,
Oh,
so then, I can put these on like that somehow. And you could even put a word on here like the word journal or whatever.
oh, that's
So,
so
yeah,
pretty. Yes, I think a lot
there
of
we
you,
go.
majority are on to craft for that. I know Jay has been there as a guest several times already, right? Good. Oh, there, we have a
Yes.
date. We have a date, Vicky. August 13 to 15 next year. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
Said,
Yes.
save up. Me too.
Yes.
Okay. Same cricket.
Right. I'm so excited. Cricket's going with me. And if I can
Uh,
at all
all right. So
talk my
here's
other
here's
friends
a clue, Vicky.
with,
Crystal said I was with the stretchy pants table.
okay,
So
Chelsea's
why
table.
stretchy pants? Were you girls using stretchy pants for real?
Well, you know how Mary says use your stretchy pants, for
Oh,
ideas
okay.
that may be kind of wild.
Oh, okay. I got it. I
Chelsea
got it.
Connor took that idea and she bought these stretchy pants and put them over the backs of their chairs and somehow tied the legs together to make a bow or something. I don't know, but it was crazy. It was so cute.
Okay. Oh, here's a tip, Vicky, from our dear friend Jay. When you go live,
Yeah.
okay, so you could have someone maybe like your BFF, Deb, or Cricket. Okay, read comments like what Drea was doing earlier on, right, on their show.
Oh yeah,
She wasn't
that's a
there,
great
but
idea.
yes, she was the one commenting and reading the
Right.
chat.
They always have
Yes.
not on the screen to do yeah, that's a good
Mhm.
idea.
Yes. Thank you, Jay.
But I'm going to have to get off soon because my iPad's going
Yes.
to die on
Right.
me.
So guys, we are just I'm just trying to put up all the chat that we haven't been able to, to go through. All right, so we will just gonna get up morning. Okay, thank you so much, Barbara. Again, condolences and prayers from everybody. Vicky in the chat. Hopefully you can just check the chat later on. Yes, reach out to your
Yeah,
family and friends from Reagan. Yes. Okay, out
yes,
so we
thank
can
you.
see Vicky. Sorry about that, Reagan. No, because she is on see, it's only like that. Okay, so that's the only view I can. Okay, but 2026 I'm going back to horizontal friends, so we won't have this issue. All right, I detect a theme. Wow, I have a friend named Cricket too. Well, her name is Kathleen, but lifelong Cricket. There you go. All right, so we really need to rush because my dear friend's battery is running out. Me and Christy are going live tonight. All right, so I'll be there. So that's my morning time. So tonight, guys. So crafting with friends, right? Vicky, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, crafting with friends. So that'll be there's several of them. Sometimes it with Drea, Ellen, Christy, and even Delise. And I think hopefully T. All right, I met Vicky at Paper Ganza. See, small world. Okay, I'm making a list of people to
Yes.
meet at Paper Ganza. Thank you so much, Crystal. I hope so too, my dear friends. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting our dear Vicky. This is her first time, my friends, to actually go live. And it is almost perfect, right? So it's just very small. 8:30 is our normal time. Okay, said Drea. But if she gets off early, we might go a little earlier than Linda V. All right, so many awesome peeps in our community going live later for you guys and tomorrow for me. All right, thank you so much, my dear friends. Irma, okay, goodbye. All right, so before we leave, okay, Vicky, just a fast flip through of what you have done.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my first page.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything. Um, and of course, we're going to go back on your own. We can just go back through and do decorating.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be anxious to see yours completed, Lala.
Oh, I'm super
This
excited too.
That's
Especially like
awesome. You
the
did a great
cover.
job.
Oh, I love
See,
I
it's not
love
so hard.
that part. Oh, and that I need to get the coffee filter put in here somehow. I love that.
Yeah,
It's so pretty.
I glue
Oh,
these
that
down,
one. I
make them a
love
little
that.
pocket.
Okay, I need to try on that one as well.
Okay, and then there's the back page, and then I
Uh-huh.
will put a pocket here, or I'll put it this way or something. I have to do one in the front
All
too. I
right.
always put a pocket on the inside. So
All
there you
right.
go.
Thank you so much, Crystal. And Drea said, beautiful, Vicky. Yes, Drea is crafty ho ho on YouTube, my dear friends.
Thank you, Drea. I appreciate
Thank
that. I
you.
appreciate all of you guys showing up today.
Yes. All right. So I'll do
Awesome.
mine super fast, just super fast. All right. Cover.
Yeah.
Back cover. Okay. So just added all of these things. Right. I just followed, Vicky's prompts. Okay. So this one's a pocket. That one I said I have issues with, white space. So I just needed to add something onto there. All right. So there, this one, I just fussy cut something. This one was a blank page again. So, my leftover from my Mona printing. And then this one was supposed to probably go on my Rolodex. I decided to make it into a pocket like that. And then this
Yes.
one was print out of a dictionary something. And this is a scrapbook paper. And I wanted to, in honor of Vicky's first live stream, butterflies, because she loves butterflies. And this
Oh,
is actually a brochure, and I like the
I
mane of
love
the
that.
lion, so I fussy cut it and place it in the middle. And this is what I'm so proud of. I added a pocket in there, a hidden pocket, first time. Right, so happy.
Cool.
Right, and then I added this a little bit of depth here. So, and then I cut this here and I pasted that, so it has like when you remove whatever is inserted, it still has that great awesome look. And then you can put in your tags, right? And here's another pocket. Right, again, it's a blank page, so I covered it again with one of my oopsies when my did my mono printing. And this one's a bigger pocket, right? So there you go. And this one is that I just added whatever I can find and so there you go. All right, so this one was again a blank page. I just added that, and that's it. Ding! Vicky, thank you so much. All right, for inspiring me and the others to, especially there's a lot who actually haven't done any junk journaling. Hopefully, you guys please do tag. Okay, do tag Vicky VJ Designs, again VEEJAY Designs. I have all her links. Okay, the links in the description, except her Etsy shop. I don't have just that yet. All right. So again, thank you. Much love to give from our junk boxes and Walmart paper. Yes, so it's Christy and Drea tonight, guys. So please, okay, do follow and watch our dear friends. Yes, I am making a list. Okay, great, great. Okay, hold on. I think I am already here. Beautiful journals. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing work. Love the journals. All right, Vicky, maybe last few words to everybody in the chat.
Well, I just plugged in my iPad, so I don't have to be in quite so much of a hurry. But thank you,
Okay.
everyone, for showing. I really, really appreciate you so much, and I really do. And I'm thankful to Lala for giving me this opportunity to do my first live with her. I was so excited,
Very
and
welcome.
hopefully we will do more in the future.
Oh, yes, absolutely. This is not going to be the last, right? But just the first. Again, thank you so much, dear friends, for joining me and Vicky. All right, let me just put on Vicky's. There you go. Okay, let me just do that one. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know what? Let's just do this one. Let's not just do that one. All right, with that, thank you so much. Please don't forget to continue to follow my dear friend Vicky VJ Designs. Okay, she has not started her live streams just yet, but definitely if you want content, she does a lot of uploads a lot of content on her channel VJ Designs. Vicky, thank you so much again for the trust and support, my friend. To all of you, have a great rest of the day. God bless you, and see you again tomorrow. My guest tomorrow is Dapper Girl. Bye. Yes, we're
Yeah.
doing the heart. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Vicky. You did awesome.